My cousin said my wedding would be good practice for hers. She didn't expect the venue to call me when she tried to steal it. I'm 27, my cousin Tessa is 29, and we grew up close. She's the kind of person who needs to win even when nobody's competing. If I mention a raise, she talks about her promotion. When my boyfriend Mark proposed and I became the first cousin to get engaged, I knew she'd have feelings. At our engagement party, she hugged me for photos, then clinked her glass. "Here's to the first family wedding," she said. "Mine will be the big one. This is just the test run." People laughed. I smiled and pretended it didn't sting. Mark and I booked a small historic venue for October, a renovated library with stained glass and string lights. It fit our budget and felt like us. When I posted a picture of the courtyard, Tessa commented, "OMG, this is perfect for my wedding someday. I'm stealing this." I assumed she was joking. After that, she started helping. She offered to answer vendor emails because I was so busy. She asked for copies of our contracts in case your inbox eats something. She'd been a bridesmaid a bunch of times. I hadn't. I told myself this was support, not control. Even when my florist accidentally copied me on an email that began, "Hi Tessa, per our call." 2 weeks later, the venue phoned me at work. "Hi, this is Carla from the old library," the coordinator said. "We just wanted to confirm a change request on your booking." My stomach dropped. When I asked what change, she said, "Your cousin Tessa called and said you wanted to move your wedding up to April and put your original October date under her name instead. We need your written approval first." For a few seconds, I couldn't speak. Tessa wasn't just chatting to vendors. She was trying to take my date and keep my venue. I finally said, "Please don't change anything. And could you email me a list of every request anyone has made on my file this month?" Carla agreed, suddenly a lot less cheerful. That evening, I opened her email at our kitchen table. There it was in black and white. 3 logged calls from Tessa, asking to transfer the main contract to the other bride, switch the primary contact email, and free up the October date because the current bride is having second thoughts. I forwarded it to Mark, my mom, my aunt, and then to Tessa. The family group chat exploded. Tessa claimed she was just exploring options because I seemed stressed. "You've been so indecisive," she wrote. "I thought you'd be relieved if I took over." I replied, "You asked them to give you my date without telling me. That's not help. That's stealing." The next day, I met Carla in person. We added a password to my account and removed every contact except mine and Mark's. "If someone calls pretending to be me without the password, please log it and email me," I said. She nodded. "Only password-verified changes will be accepted." 2 weeks later, Carla emailed again. "Just a heads up," she wrote. "Your cousin called from a different number asking about your booking. We refused to discuss it and documented the call." When my aunt texted that I was freezing her daughter out of our wedding, I simply forwarded Carla's message and muted the chat. In the end, Tessa didn't come. A week before, she sent a short text. "I can't support an event built on drama. Hope it's everything you wanted." On the night of the wedding, under those same string lights she'd tried to claim, Carla pulled me aside and said, "Funny thing, your cousin tried to book another Saturday this year. We were already full." I watched my new husband spin my grandmother around the dance floor and realized I didn't miss Tessa at all. For once, my life wasn't a rehearsal for hers. It was my wedding, on my date, in my venue, and this time she didn't get to rewrite the script.